And we should be live. Okay. Gonna continue back to it. And I'm hoping tonight we'll be able to finish up with Nebula deck. So we have gotten up to orange stake so far, and it's time to get to it. Let's roll. I think if we get another heart here, we should be able to get it in one go. Lovely. That's maximum money value to start. We will have perishables to worry about. I think that is good for getting our money online, so we are going to go ahead and do that. I'll get this and... oh yeah, that's right, I forget. Only one consumable area, that was not maximum value. Any fives? Let's just play this for now. You have to play the flush house right away. That would have been funny. Okay, I want to discard for some money. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just beat it. So we have $5. Yep. That's pretty good. I would have liked to get Blue Joker as well, but Acrobat is going to be a good place to start. I want to discard some jacks, so let's go ahead and not do that yet. Maybe this wins? Yeah, it wins. Okay. Try to do a little bit of farming. That's more money, and after all, getting money online is... what? We're gonna start off already with a blessed run, that's what it looks like. Alright, let's just run with it, I guess. This is guaranteed money, so we're gonna do this for now. That's another jack. This shouldn't win, so I'm gonna play this to start. I want another face card here to discard. Fantastic. Alright, this gives the same amount of money. So let's go ahead and do this. And I don't know, play a 2-pair, that should be good enough. I'm going to... let's make some clubs, why not? This makes an easy flush. And I know this will win now. And we still have a lot of room yet, so... +1 hand size is nice for the econ that we got going on. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some levels into something we can hit consistently. 2-pair is definitely one of those options. Discarding kings. Okay, we'll do this again. It doesn't matter that Brainstorm's not copying. See if we can hit a 2-pair. I think that would be the best use of our time. I want to get it 2-pair into my constellation. Which, is it in my constellation? Yeah, it looks like it. Fantastic. A great place to start. We haven't really needed a whole lot with tarots yet, but eventually we might want to get to enhancing cards. Let's go ahead and do this. Yup. And I know it's eternal, but 2 pair does have a pair in it, and ×2 is very good. I think we're cool with our setup now. We're approaching the flint, so maybe we don't want to greed too hard this round. Let's copy you this time. And just get out of the flint. Oh, yeah, that's right. Not exactly the most useful thing in the world. Let's play another 2 pair. I don't mind that. I wasn't able to greed so much. See what's in you? I'd like you if you weren't perishable. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. That doesn't really fit too much into our current setup, so... Let's go ahead and... We can take this voucher. It'll give me more levels, hopefully, in Uranus. Okay. I think I'm cool with what I got. Make sure we're copying correctly. And that is a lot of money. Wow. Didn't get faceless value there, but you know, that's okay. Not gonna get it every single time. Let's go ahead and go like this. And we are actually quite strong for only having... Actually, not too much when it comes to super high scoring stuff, but... Looks to be a promising run. I'd like to get some jokers that scale. Oh, I can't script this. We've got plenty of econ to support a red card right now. So that is... pretty perfect. The eye is not a problem. Discarding 6s. I don't think I want this to win yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was worth just to farm a little bit. So let's go ahead and, yep, we're copying correctly. That is $10. And I'm gonna play... This is probably the best 2 pair we got. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just having this copy so that we get the brainstorm effect right on the end. That might get us a little bit of deck fixing. Definitely don't want any of you. None of those are really great. I think I want to keep the Acrobat too. So this actually just straight up might be the setup that we use to win, which is super easy actually. I mean, the big thing that we have is red card scaling. Maybe we'll get out of you for some scaling molt. We're discarding 10s. Let's go ahead and try to find some 10s. I'm gonna play this for now. Perfect. So I can take you death into another 10. Make sure that we're copying correctly. And we earned lots of money again off of that. Super, super easy. So I think a hologram, that's money. Seed money is also great. And red card makes everything. I think we still want levels and Uranus for chips. I think that's still useful. Do I take Faceless over Acrobat? Probably not. Discarding jacks. Yeah, let's just rip this. Yeah, getting that little bit of base malt is really helpful. Just need some scaling times malt, which we are struggling to find, but I don't think Ankh is worth it here. Yes, it can hit the brainstorm, but another one of these is pretty bad. Mail-in rebate's fine, but right here, this is my potential to grow. So let's go ahead and just do this. I think we still want levels, because eventually we'll build up chips that way. That's not going to be consistent. I like this. Let's go madness. I want to get something to ensure that I don't die right away. I shouldn't. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay. That wasn't very smart of me. I can only get Eternals right now. Alright, let's go ahead and rip this to start. That's at 1.5, so it is still better to do 2x. Yeah, we got room. And now we have room to grow, which is fantastic. I was like, if I could hit a 2-pair. There we go. Perfect. Just get Eternal base malt, and I'm good to go. That's also another way to get base malt. Nice thing is I can get some... That's money. That is Eternal base malt, so I'm just gonna go for it. This doesn't score, so it doesn't affect the bus. Oh wait, I did that in the wrong order. Yeah, this is still the correct way to multiply. Okay, that gets me a lot stronger. So now we're discarding 6s. I don't think this counts. Don't have a lot of 3s or 4s, but we do have some 5s. So let's go like this. Perfect. Might as well do this for some extra money. And that is no longer money positive because I do want to ride the bus. Everything's in place, and let's rip it. Nice. Okay, this is money positive, and I just want to soup up strength somehow. You know, honestly, we can Get out of these. A level in 2 pair is really tempting. I'm gonna do it. That's more chips, which is one of my limiting factors that are just not going to get solved. I'm glad I didn't get too invested in the red card. Let's go ahead and send it. And now this is at 2x, so it does the same thing as the duo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pairs. Actually, we got another 3 in here. Lovely. And this honestly might be enough to just win right on the spot. Not quite. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Now this will be enough to win on the spot. I don't think Bus is gonna actually offer me that much, but it's okay. It looks like my channel might be lagging out a little bit, so I'm gonna try... I did this last time where I pulled up YouTube on... instead of going to the live account. There we go. Hey, Sophia!
Janie_11 is now following.
Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining, we are on Orange Steak, and we are schmoovin' right now. That is a lot of money. Let's do that. I don't really have a reason to roll because if all Eternals here, not much more we can do. But this is scaling, so now we're never going to want to replicate the duo. We're going to want to replicate the madness. But yeah, it's nice to see you in the stream. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep, every time we ramp up the madness, we get significantly stronger. We don't really care about suits that much, so let's go ahead and just rip this and then skip, I guess. Do you think this is my favorite game, or do you play more games as well? There was a game that I used to stream called Identity V. It's, that game was a game, I streamed that for a long time. I'm just gonna chop one of my face cards here because we don't want to interrupt Bus. But lately, this has been my favorite game. I would have loved to have been able to get that red card, but now I'm stuck with the Bus. Right now, I'm just looking for planets, so... Oops. Looks like my headphones died. I'm gonna plug these in now. Oh. Where is my plug at? I'll worry about it later. Okay. It'll be just a second. I've got to restart this game right now. So how long have I been playing this game? I think I got this around I want to make sure it saves. My headphones died and I have to restart it. I found out I have to restart it if I want audio again, so sit tight. I'll be able to do this really quickly. But yeah, I've been playing since about December. I've been watching a lot of content creators, so I've been trying to make some content myself. So there we go. We should have audio now. Let's go settings. Yeah, the audio quality is going to be maybe a little bit sketchy, but should be okay. Well, you're new to this? Hey, you're in the right spot. I'm gonna turn down the audio just a little bit for myself so I can hear myself talk. Sweet. There we go. I'm streaming, yeah, I'm streaming from the US. I do live in the US. I need to see if I can get this to connect to some of my cheap headphones. I'm gonna try plugging these in. Sorry for the wait. I should have remembered to plug in my headphones. That was my fault. Okay, let me see if I can get the audio transferred. So besides gaming, what are my hobbies slash work? I just graduated and I went to school to be a music teacher. Okay, they're not going to work for now. I'm going to make sure that I can still at least play. So let's go ahead and I will need to set a new audio output capture. There we go. This is just going to take a quick second. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go like this. And then turn the gain up here. Go like this. That should be about good. There we go. Let's continue our run. Fantastic. Your hobbies are like reading, anime, animations. You make fascinating drawings as well. I've been getting into, I feel like when it comes to animation and stuff, I feel like there's a lot of overlap between that and kind of some of the video editing that I like to do. Oh yeah, we have a bus. I need to remember what I'm doing again. Okay. Let's go ahead and go like this, maybe? Wow, this was a terrible draw. Let's just play this and get a fresh hand, I guess. Yeah, we are very weak without them chips. Of course, the 1-3 that we get doesn't actually do anything for us. Yeah, this and this base mult really carries us through. I am more than happy to just get out of here. Do I care about bus that much? Probably not. I can probably, honestly... Nah, who am I kidding? I'm taking this. I'm gonna play the blue seal just to get chips. I'm gonna go like this just to get more base malt involved. This should be good enough. There we go. That ended up being deceptively a difficult boss find, but now we're gonna get more scaling madness. You've recently been working on some anime-style artwork, including a few pieces you create for friends. You'd love to share them with me. Yeah, you're more than welcome. There should be a Discord linked, so if you join that, I'm more than happy to take DMs. So, Malate is fantastic. We can't take any Jokus though. Buy and hold so that we have more ways to get the planets we want, which is that one specifically. Alright, let's hold for now. Discarding kings. Okay. I'm gonna take this if it's offered to me. Yeah, honestly, Bus is not contributing too much to our score. But I like Bus, so that's what we're doing. Hold on. Since I'm streaming, I will just type my username in the chat, and you are more than welcome to add me. So I'd like to keep streaming while I'm here, so. Oh, wheel would have been a good way to improve my score. Alright. And we hold again. And I'm gonna get rid of you. We had no 10s, so that's fine, but that's another plus 20 chips. I would have loved to take this card sharp. That is what it is. Alright, I got that friend request. I'll accept that when I'm off stream. But for now, I want to be focused on this. Let's see, what else am I doing? Tonight, I'm going to go see How to Train Your Dragon with some friends. I'm really excited about that. How to Train Your Dragon is like one of my comfort children's movies. So, I'm really excited to go see it. This is Queens, so that's money. Let's just discard here. Perfect. Why not? And then let's go ahead and just do this. I want to get out of here as quickly as... Oh, there goes my steel. Yeah, we've scaled enough. Of course, you know what? I can multitask. I can do more than one thing at once. Except, there you go. This allows more time for madness to scale, so we will only get stronger the more time we take. I want to see if I got any good cards in here. It's a red sea, but not really what I'm looking for. So many cards I would have loved to take in, but obviously no options. That is at ×4 now. Holy. Yep, we get way stronger every time. Way, way stronger. I would have loved another Immolate. Let's put a purple seal on a king, because we aren't wanting to play those anyways. I definitely overestimated how much Bus was gonna do for my score, because we don't have blueprint. Otherwise I'd be able to put this in front and it actually would. But in order to copy, I have to have one of those out front. That's a 5. What are we missing? We don't have a lot of 8s, so let's go ahead and do that. Discard. That is another 5. Which is lots of money. And let's rip it. Yeah, no problem. Oh, big number. Big number and... Man, I would have loved to have a face card in there. We don't have a lot of 8s, so I can make more of this 3. I think that's... Actually, let's make more blue seals. Yup. And let's hold. Serpent is good. Holy, what is that draw? Discard you. And we do have a blue seal in hand, so we got everything that we want. You just go through my YouTube that has amazing content, thank you. And you've shared some of your creations. Alright, I'll check those out later. Whoa. That solo's anti-8. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to get this just so that my telescope is able to unlock this again. Fantastic. Okay. Nothing else that we're really looking for. Oh, wall, easy. Easy. We do not care about the wall. These draws have been incredible. Okay. Didn't really draw into any pairs, though. Let's go ahead and do this. That is probably the worst one that we could have drawn into, but you know what? It's fine. We got what we needed. Even the smallest 2-pair that we can hit beats the wall, so. You need to go for some work? Alright, sounds good. I will see you around. Okay. 5.5x. It's pretty big. Got just about got what I wanted. Yeah, more levels in 2-pair, the better off we'll be, but beating Orange Steak on our first one out, fair is pretty good. Have a nice day. You too. You too. I like that, and let's move on to the wall. Easy money. Wasn't expecting stream to start that easy. We already almost hit 1 million. We might as well go for more planets. We've already kind of locked down that route. Fantastic. Yeah, getting more options for planets is one of my main ways to improve at this point. Or pretty much my only way. What? That is $30 right there. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. Wait, I thought we just cleared the wall. What did I miss? I think I missed something. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and... Yeah, Oh, wait a second. I was on ante 7, not 8. I think I was thinking of Violet Vessel. Okay, that is a nice 2 pair there. Crimson Heart will be annoying if it hits either of these two. If it hits these 3, not really going to impact me that much. We get so much stronger every level that I get, so... And every time Madness ramps up. Let's go ahead and... Guess we can make some glass. Might as well. All that rolling just for one more level and 2 pair. Okay, that's fine. Not offended with that draw. Easy. And now let's just win. Yeah, the steel almost acted as a substitute for this, so... Let's see how far we can take this. Get rid of some face cards. Get some more money. Sure. I got no more 7s, so let's go ahead and rip this off again. We've held on to this Venus for so long. I'm just holding on to it to get it out of the shop. Perfect. Discarding 8s. Easy. Let's see if we can hold out for a blue seal. We do not get a blue seal. Everything's in place, and let's rip this again. We're probably dead somewhere around ante 11 if I had to guess. I was very tempted by this for a second, but I guess there's no reason not to do something like this. I mean, we're not going for red seals, but that's fine. We'll love to take that. Take you, because why not? And base cards? Pfft, who cares about that? Wow, none of those were jacks. Okay. Let me see if I can grab another. Not the best, but that's okay. We get 2 blue seals here, so we want to actually sell that Venus. It had quite a journey. But we are about peaking at our score, so we're either dead this ante or the next, unless I get an Ecto. Which Almond Glow might actually be able to help me with. So if I get an Ecto, we can live longer. We're starting to get some diminishing returns out of our levels, but... Okay, let's go ahead. Do this. Sure, I'll take a temperance. And go for our scoring here. Still get significantly stronger because we're copying the madness. We get like twice as much of the scaling. So super easy. We definitely would not have had this much of an auto-scroller if we were playing with red card here. I think it's worth $20 to get rid of a queen and go for some glass. Okay. $10 is greater than 3. Six, 6, 3, 3. See if this is big enough to get me through. Yep, that is on 8 million. Get rid of more face cards. Sure. Why not? Discarding 6s. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get you in case we need it. If we need a death target, that's probably the one we go for. Yeah. We can actually play that now. $20 is $20. We should have enough leeway to do something like this. Alright, let's go ahead and see if this is enough to get me through. Alright. I think we are dead this ante. If not, we're definitely dead by ante 12. But I think we're dead here. That is a level 41 2-pair. Oh! Just kidding. We do not have very much. Yep, we are dead. We are very, very dead. Which is okay. This run was always fated to die right about now, so... And that's okay. Let's see if we run into another 4. Maybe with the red steel glass we can do it. Let's see. It's not gonna do as much as these ×9s, but maybe it'll be enough and combined with the steel. Okay, with the glass we're stronger than I thought I was. I thought we were at an 07 moment, but clearly this game is not finished with... What? Heh. I'm gonna get this and then Madness is gonna kill it. Also goes so well with Ride the Bus. That's funny. That's so devious. Oh, I didn't realize it was on aces. Okay. I want to see if I can get that. Might as well do this. Not that it really does a whole lot. I want to see if I can get to those 4s. If I can get to those 4s, I'll be very happy. Well, this is a place to start. We do have one right here. We're going into our last hand, so might as well just let it rip. And we don't hit. So, this is where the run ends. GG's. What a great start to the stream. Alright, let's hit Gold Stake. Surely Gold Stake will be the same amount of difficulty, right? Looks like we're not going to get perfect value out of the first one. I could go for another 2-pair build. Let's go ahead and do this. Go to you. Don't like either of you. So I'll buy you now. Farm for a bit. I don't know. Let's go for a flush. Yeah, I misplayed this. Didn't really feel the direction I was supposed to go. Okay. Those were kind of tough draws to navigate. Let's try again. Clubs. Awesome. Now we actually get perfect value. Hopefully something that's not a rental. I can take that as my chip option. It's not fantastic, but it should do. This should be good enough to get me through. Barely. Woo! Alright, now for some base malt. It's a bit early for re-triggers. I'll take you and hold. See if we can get a heart in our next hand. Awesome. So that's going to be 60 chips. I think I will take this. That'll be good value. Very good value. Oh, we have money now. Okay. Boy, do we have money. I think I do. I'll have to avoid going for faceless value on this one, though, until we get stronger. Alright, let's go for some clubs. Okay. Not the strongest in the world, but that's at 8. If I hit a temperance, I'm gonna be really happy. I love when I predict it. Money, but do I die? I have to... That should be enough to keep me going. I think that's enough value for me to discard for $5. At this rate, Pluto is going to be in my... No, Flush is still in my telescope, so... Which is probably where I want to go. Let's see what I get from here. Yeah, we can chop some hearts. So we'll probably want to avoid going for hearts. Alright, a hook. I'm gonna need a replacement for you eventually, so if we come across something scaling, that will make me very happy. Oh, I forgot the hook. Oh, the hook. Please give me a diamond. I really wish you hadn't done that. Am I screwed? Maybe? We're not strong. We have lots of options for money. And some empty Joker slots. That actually makes me stronger. Let's go ahead and, I guess, take a heart, make you a king. Actually, with all our options for money, high-key, not bad. Let's take that and scale it. And we get faceless value here, which makes me unintentionally stronger. Yeah, my not even good hand does a decent amount of money. We'll eventually want to get out probably golden Joker's probably next. Either golden or faceless. I don't think I really mind which one. But let's go ahead and get levels. And then eventually a form of times mult. What's my boss blind? Yeah, I don't think I really care. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crazy considering we don't have very many hearts. Nine, 9, 7. Yeah, the Golden Joker and the Rocket are just countering the rental, so it's pretty okay. That could be an option. Something consistent for now. Yeah, I'm gonna continue scaling. We can just continue making more face cards. That continues going into the faceless, which is nice. There we go. Sniped. I want to keep one discard so we can continue to get some banner value here. Okay, but if given the option, money is probably more important. Alright, that is my big flush, which is a lot of chips, a lot of malt. Not as much as I thought. Am I cooked? Certainly hope not. Maybe I got a little bit too greedy. Almost a royal flush. What is that? And my spades are dead. There we go. don't really want an early game rental. Not my favorite, but it's playable. Yeah, we can go for 3 of a kind, maybe. Can we go into this? We know how good this is. Not today, it's June. Alright, discarding jacks. Let's try to settle in on 3 of a kind. See if I can get another 10, maybe? I think I gotta go for this. Actually. No, I don't. I got walkie-talkie to carry me. Not very strong off of this, but it's an option. Let's go ahead and go for queens. We can also just do this as a side option. Yup, that in combination with this is very nice. So now I need to find ways to get more money. Actually, this might be a decent option. Not bad. Let's see. 4s are one of our options. Sure. That might be easier to go into long term. 2 pair. I will take more money. I don't mind spending down quite a bit. Let's go ahead and go into Venus. See what we can add. Okay, lots of very expensive setups, but this might be just what we do. Three, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4. How many 3 of a kinds have we put? 3. It's gonna be easier to go into 2 pair. I think this is the new rabbit hole we're gonna go down. We have no more aces. Let's see if we can hit something better than this. Maybe we go 2 pair mode. Right now, I really want some base mult and ways to ramp up Constellation. Those are my primary goals. So let's see if there's money in here. Actually, I forget that. Even if not, that's just plenty of value there. This will be money pot. I thought I was on the big blind. That would happen to me, wouldn't it? We are very reliant on those. Fours and tens. I don't like it. I'm not gonna greed this. I just gotta get out of here. The 10 was kind of a bad hit from rebate. I'll take purple and then skip. Awesome. Does the wall just kill me? We'll see when we get there. I'm discarding 5s. That's pretty reasonable. I want to get more 4s and more 10s, which I don't believe we've hit any. Oh, maybe I skipped over one by accident. Okay. I want to go for the 10 as well. Okay, let's play a 2-pair. Perfect. There we go. Hey, what's up? What's up in YouTube chat? Welcome to the stream. Okay. I do actually need these levels, and that helps ramp Constellation up. Because right now, planets is what I'm missing. Very expensive setup, but we have some jokers that help us. Discarding 3s. I don't know about that one. We'll see how strong we are after this one. Might have to re-roll the boss blind there. That is a lot of money. Okay, I can actually do something with that. So let's go ahead. Do we have a lot of enhancements? We have one wild card. Okay. I think it's you. Another level in 2-pair is always welcome. But I do need a reroll up. Sure, hearts, that's fine. We are reliant on this for our base mult, discarding 6s. That is what I'm doing right now. I don't think I want to do that pair. Eventually, long term, I want to go into something that's a bit more reliable. Let's see, these were 6s we were discarding, so I will happily take that. Alright, gotta hope that the 4s are not all stacked at the bottom. Alright, this is what we've got. Is it better to do this? No. Let's see if this is good enough. Our wild is still in the deck. Just kind of unfortunate. Okay. It's another level in 2-pair. I was like, if it's money, I'm taking it. I need money, even though red card is very good. This will be something for the vampire. I think that's what I got. The mouth is fine. Oh, discarding 7s? I think this is about what I want. Okay, I think I'm just about hitting a rhythm now. Yes, that makes me significantly stronger. And then I think, honestly, we can do red card, but eventually what I'm going for is... Ooh, I can actually get this. Tower. These are very good for the vampire. I want to get another level in 2-pair. And this can be skipped. No, I don't think I do bus again. Discarding aces. I really want to discard this, but at the same time... That's a lot of vampire value. So let's go ahead and play this. Now that's at 1.6. Oh, now the aces come. Okay. Still really reliant on the walkie-talkie here. Which means more levels in red card are just going to make us significantly stronger. Let's see what's in here first. I feel like the chances are pretty good that's our ticket out. We want to play 4s anyways. We're like on the verge of something good. Let's see if we can make it great. That was a risk. Okay. We're gonna play some 2-pairs. We are not discarding 4s. So I will not be taking mail-in rebate value unless I draw way too much. And this should be fine. I'm okay with not getting maximum value here. 3s can be discarded. We're gonna take some time to scale. I think that's appropriate here. I will take a level in Uranus. One, two, three, four, 5. That is $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still looking for my 4. Where is everything? Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? I couldn't draw a 2-pair this entire time. That is so annoying. That was an awful set of draws. That happens. The RNG will get to you every now and then. Clearly. I can go 2-pairs again. That is malt. Like early game malt. I want to get that probably in the Supernova. Supernova is a very good joker. We did not draw very good, so I'm just gonna throw this out. Never mind, that was enough. Don't like any of those, but watch us immolate. Hex is reasonable. No clubs, but that is okay. Right now I'm just working to crank up the supernova, and that honestly works together with the telescope, so pretty happy about these pickups. Yeah, the more I get into supernova, the happier I will be. That is what we're playing, so that is worth... If I can draw into anything for the life of me. Clearly not. Thank you. What do we not have? Don't have a lot of sevens. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. Okay, when we do hit it, it's actually kind of strong. Emulate in here for sure, right? I'll take some taros. I know it's risky every time I open one of those when I don't have the money for it, but if I hit, it solves like all my problems, so sometimes there's a risk reward and you don't get it. Realistic Waffles, welcome to Twitch chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. If I had money. Play one hand. We better hit. And we do. Well, let's see if I can get a better one. This should win. Easy. That'll be chips. We're gonna be so broke, but you know what? It's fine. We've got chips. All we really need is some scaling molt, right? And then we can just win. I love Square, man. I will gladly go into debt for you. And not that much debt. I'm gonna be broke for eternity, aren't I? This is not a good setup. You should not play this way, but I am playing how I am having fun, which is all that matters. So you Supernova scales? Yes, it does. It is 13 molt now. Let's just discard stuff. Hopefully I can run into... Yeah, there we go. Both of these jokers scale, but it's only good if I can hit my hand, and I also need a form of times mult after. So don't... That could be a way out of my money problems. So now we want to play some face cards. But I will play 2 pairs if I'm able. I'm keeping that in case I get really desperate. The glass card over here. There we go. Oh, I should have discarded the tarot. That was dumb. Okay, that's... I wanted more hits than that, but you get what you get. That doesn't go into the business card very well, I'm sorry. It is scaling, though. But we need some times mult here, is what we're lacking. Our square man is sizing up to be a lot of chips. We just need to find a form of times mult. If we can get any times mult at all, I will be very happy. That's not just like glass cards. Okay. That's a bit of money. Justice just hanging out. Only as fast as the supernova. Well, the square joker is giving me chips. It's at 56 now. Surely there's an immolate in here. I gotta stop asking. I really do. It's a shame I don't have that red card now. I have to skip. Could have went with a suit, but I'm not suit dependent, and I would rather not weaken myself to boss blinds. Business card, you're slacking. Come on. Alright. I can't play that with it either. That is at 64 chips. Oh, come on. Why does Wheel always do this to me? Okay, have to pray this isn't a queen. Oh, I live! I live. Oh, hey, what's up, Jack? Welcome to YouTube chat. Let's get another joker in here. Money. Don't look at the throwback. Money is definitely our second biggest issue. First is times mult, because the polychrome is only going to get me so far. But we have plenty of chips. At a quite actually decent amount of base mult. Okay. But you can see just how weak we are at the moment. You can go tonight. Fantastic. That is great to hear. Then I can start helping you get a job. Okay, that kind of kills my money. Rocket will help me eventually. We're gonna focus on that for now. Can I make this? I think so, granted the scaling. Not if I draw like this crap. Okay. That was probably about the worst draw we could have gotten. That's okay. Let's go ahead and use this. Probably should have used that earlier. Do we live? Probably not. Ah. If I pulled into enough 2 pairs, it would have been enough. And that's why you don't take early rentals. Oh, Jack. Slay the Joker's broke. Wait. Is that the texture pack that I'm using? Does that have to do with Slay the Princess? Calculated. These aren't Jokers. These are Jokers. That hologram would have been pretty good to take too. Let's get rid of the ones that can't be re-triggered. Make sure that we live. Any suits? Or perfect. I like that this doubles as an econ Joker. Like, it would be a good Joker even if it didn't give money. Like, it allows me to narrow it down to something. The hook? What am I getting rid of? Arts? Sure. What's up, boy, for video games? Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining, I am trying to beat Gold Stake on Nebula deck. What a draw. What the... What? I just drew into a full house. Okay. Oh... I remember I did that. I put that extension down a while ago. Let's do that. I gotta manage my money first, but that could be something eventually. What's in my telescope? Flush? Let's go flush mode. And I think we might be going campfire mode. I'm wanting to continue to get rid of parts. So base levels in Flush are good, and then overall money is very good. Just gotta make sure I don't die. Some base mult would be nice to get out of a Joker too. Really matters for modded. Yeah, I do some modded too. I've got Balatro multiplayer. It's not a lot of money. Let's go ahead and get another level in Jupiter. Honestly, that could just be a way to solve my chips. I should have thought more about that Spade Joker. Honestly, could have been an early game solution. To be honest, the easiest way to get scoring is to get Gross Michael. Yeah, but I have not had him appear on my screen yet, so... But Michael is a very good early game Joker. He's just not going to be consistent. Let's just get this. I think this will be productive for our long-term setup. Bye-bye hearts. And into a flush. We do not care about hearts being debuffed because we are just chopping down on those at the moment with the trading card. You beat Jokerless the other day and involved a lot of save scumming. I don't really like doing that. It feels like cheating. Well, let's just sell this. Buy and sell you. I'm gonna want that voucher because we are in trading card. I'm going like full trading card mode. Try to get at least 1 econ, 2 scoring, 2 supporting jokers. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. But it is looking like we might be going planet mode. Right now I'm trying to get my econ online while still managing this campfire enough to keep me alive. That's what I'm going for at the moment. Okay, we have a lot of clubs remaining, so let's go ahead and do this. Perfect. I don't know if we live here. It's gonna be close. With this draw, it's not. I didn't expect to draw into so many diamonds. Really, base malt is what we're missing. If I get base malt, I'll be happy. It might be Mystic Summit time. Let's just sell for campfire value. Nice. Let's go for spades. Well, we get Mystic Summit value now. Can we get chips through our levels? We're already at 65. Definitely get Constellation, easiest, best Joker in Nebula. I would agree. Constellation is very good. It's just a matter of having it appear, is what I would say. But I'll take what I can get. That is a way for me to get more consistent times mult. What am I doing? I'm in flush mode. I was thinking of last round when I was in 2-pair mode. Let's see if there's something in here. I mean, that's some chips. Yeah. Am I on the boss blind? Alright, I gotta take this on my way out. It's gonna be good long term, even though it kills my money right now. This is actually kind of a bad boss blind. We have extra... We're gonna get rid of some diamonds. So let's chop you. Oh wait. I'm not getting Mystic Summit value out of that. Okay, let's make sure that we're doing that. Here we go. I gotta get myself in the mindset of what I'm doing. This resets, but I want to get into hologram. I think campfire can be along for the ride. Clearance sale is very good. That makes it easier to buy and sell stuff. I can go like that. This will be good for hologram. I will gladly take some more tarots. Turns out glass breaks isn't random and you can move cards according. I didn't hear about that. I thought it was consistent as long as it scored. Spades. And let's go ahead and just go for value here. I feel like holograph isn't really useful. I think it is very useful in my setup because it's going to be more consistent than campfire. And the big thing that I need is some scaling base mult. If I can find like a red card, that would be very useful right now. Alright, let's see what's in here. We can continue chopping down on our other suits. Lucky cards might have also been worth, but this is what I'm gonna do for now. Just kind of solidify. Oh yeah, we're going in the needle. I'm gonna need some help. Let's see how close we are to the needle. We might be in a little bit of trouble. Because we're gonna need to get 9,000 right away. We are not there yet. So we might have to do some buying and selling. Just to get our campfire enough to get in there. Let's see, we got a bit of money. That is pretty good chip value. I think that's worth getting out of the campfire for, because this is just an expensive joker. Let's go ahead and do this. See if there's anything more of value. Right now that's money. Careful of the suited boss blinds. Yeah, I'm kind of set to either of the black suits. Don't think I want either of these. I really want that, it's just not a very smart idea going into the current boss blind that we have. Let's go ahead and chop these. Lucky draw. Alright, this is the best that I'm going to be able to do now. We've got Mystic Summit active. Stuntman's going to give me a lot of chips, which is where I'm hoping a lot of the growth is going to be. Okay. I wanted to try it because what we had was not going to be enough. We would have died. Okay. This is beautiful. So we might be able to pivot into some 2 pairs. Because at the end of the day, Mystic Summit's not going to get us all the way to where we need to go. So I'm going to try to get this scaled up. Rank. At the end of the day, though, I do have to live. I'm gonna take what I can get. I think I screwed myself. I hope I didn't, but I think that might have been what just happened. I might have made a dumb play here. In fact, I know I did. Let's see if we can live anyways. Yeah, we're dead. That was not smart of me. I threw this one. Okay. Let's try again. Try again. What is this straw? Holy. Just draw into the full house. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll take you. That's a decent one for the early game. I'm gonna go into probably Mercury mode this time. We're gonna try it. I like going pairs because they're really easy to hit. Sure, I guess. I want a level in Mercury, though. We're gonna go out of this eventually. I do think Mercury... Misprint with the 0? Getting misprinted here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, and we're gonna need some more consistent base molt eventually. Yeah, and that is why. Definitely not straight flush. Yes. Right now I'm rolling to try to keep alive. This golden joker is not a lot of value, but it's a little bit. Oh, I might want to think more about keeping some clubs in hand too. That's another way to get money online. I'm gonna continue going level mode. I know it's costing me a lot, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do. There were no pairs in that hand. Oh, thanks. You hit 20 on the first one and then nothing on the second. That's beautiful. Okay, there we go. Delayed gratification helps a lot too. Do I want this? Well, I definitely want you. Do I want this? I think that's easier to keep me alive long term. Maybe not the smartest idea, but in gold stake you just gotta take what the game gives you sometimes. And I'm trying to play hard into the telescope. I like you, but not as an eternal. Let's go ahead and use this. That'll get our base malt up a bit more. Ramp you as much as possible. Let's hold for now. Perfect. I want to see if I can hit this queen. Clearly not. I'm gonna play on its own for the chance of money. Oh wait, delayed gratification, that was dumb. Let's see. No tarots, so I'm going to hold. Well, there go my clubs. Just gonna play that pair. Nice, I didn't get sniped this time. And hope that misprint gives me enough for this. And I got a 3. I hate misprint so much. It's definitely not if you're looking for consistency. Which is what I was trying to pivot into, but didn't get very many great options. I don't think it's either of those. Okay, that's interesting. That's something we can play Mercury into. Nice. Yep. Wait, what am I discarding? Twos? Oh, of course, the two that I get. Okay, easy. These are both perishables, so we are going to need something more long-term than that. Blue seal is good. I'm going to keep holding on to this. I was hoping for maybe some money or something. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I think I am gonna want that voucher. Okay, we're gonna get some blue seal value here at least. Something worth. I want the hieroglyph, but I'm not that desperate for it. Gotta find something for when these perishables die. I really wish those weren't perishables, but... Ooh, discarding fives. I really need to be more diligent about checking that. Come on, I need some... Okay, it's Grimbo time. It's a little bit late, but better late than never. Actually, I'm gonna take you. Go back down to ante 1. That gives me time to scale up Grimbo. We're gonna get out mail-in rebate pretty soon anyways. Hold on to this for temperance value. We're not going 2-pair mode, we're going Mercury mode, which I will keep getting money for. I will destroy Grimbo for some temperance. Oh, I didn't think to sell. Okay. I didn't think I was gonna make it there. Okay, buy you. Buy you. Just gonna sell this so I don't even think about it. This will be good eventually, and I think I'm just gonna use planets from a perishable. Dang it! Alright, I'm gonna hold on to my money. Just gonna rip it. I didn't want to throw anything. I don't like that I went down a level, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sure, let's see what you got. Yup. Okay. This might be the gold stake. That is a very good pickup right now. So now we have base malt, we have times malt. We got significantly stronger with that. So now we have scaling. That's not scaling times malt. Those two together might make adequate malt. Let's see, what are we on? Big blind? Fine. Don't really need very much deck fixing to hit the hand that we're going for. That's chips. Sell out of you, buy you. I should be very, very happy with this setup. Alright, let's just get out of the manacle. It's like one of my worst boss blinds. Just risking it for some money. Clearly that was worth. Nice. With the stuntman, maybe we do want to go for some deck fixing. But these have plenty of opportunity to scale. Okay, all of that help to the money is very, very nice. Okay, so we're strong, but not like super, super strong. We do have an empty Joker slot. Definitely am not looking for credit card play. Sure. Let's do that. With this, useless. Maybe strength is useful. I mean, that gives me multiple pairs to work with and then a hand to go for. Some face cards. We'll get that on our way out. Holy. How many Hermits and Temperances have we got? That definitely helps me out a lot here. Right, we can chop down on stuff that we don't want to see. I think I gotta play this. With the minus hand size, it's kind of what I gotta go for. Although I could have taken the opportunity to scale Grimble more. Alright, so we are chilling on chips. I want more times malt ability, not you. Okay. If I can get a hand size voucher next ante, I'll also be pretty happy. I want... Let's see. We're not even discarding, so I would be fine to see What is it? Anaglyph? Definitely not you. I might just rip this and see what we get. That was not worth it. Maybe not the best play. Okay, wait. Now we get a bunch of money. Surely that's a... okay. So I'm gonna say surely that's a 2-pair. Or 1-pair. Let's do this. Okay, this is all scaling flat malt. Not that discard's really that helpful. No repeat hand types. I don't think I'm really too offended about that one. Okay, I'm actually pretty okay that takes 2 hands, because that allows also the Supernova to improve. Burglar's I think I can... let's get out of bootstraps for this. Okay, wait. Unironically, best pull we could have gotten. Okay, if we live long enough to discover some more tarot packs, unironically huge. Because we've been focusing on face cards too. Just another ×2 would be enough. Come on. I need a way to destroy some face cards. That is all I need. Actually, no repeat hand types is really bad for me. Okay, let's play a high card. Wait, that's not what I pressed. I don't think I get there. No! We just got something that could have gotten us online. Oh. That's so annoying. And then we didn't draw into any good tarot cards. Okay, we're playing into diamonds. Want to turn everything into diamonds. Okay, rough gem could actually be useful here. As long as we live. That's always a big thing, isn't it? Gives me another $1. Okay. Need something to make me stronger. Come on. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want you. Not if I'm going bus mode. Alright, that's a pair. That doesn't activate the bus. There are some pretty bad draws right now. I think I am dead. I really would like to finish up with Gold Stake tonight, if that's possible, so that is my goal here. If I can finish Gold Stake, that will be everything I'm looking for on this stream. I do have to head out at around... Sure. Actually, this is about the right time to get a bus, too. I'm gonna go bus time. I know we just literally died with a bus, but it'll be better this time, you know? What is that draw? Hello? Hello? Okay, let's just play some high cards, see if we can scale some more. Never mind. Watch this immolate. It'll happen at some point. Let's put it on a hackable card. Alright, that's a pair. It's a 2-pair. We'll just play that. I think Mercury is where I want to go long term, so I'm going to play into Mercury. This is about the right point to try to scale the bus, so that's a common. That's not helpful to me. Let's hold for money. What a draw. Maybe we go Pluto land? What do we have? Fit tied between Pear and Pluto? Hello? That could be money positive. Let's see what we get in here. Let's go Pair mode. I know that eats my money, but... we can just get it back with that one singular seal that we have. Okay, that's at plus 12 now. Eh. Not useful if I don't have an egg, right? This bus is taking me a long ways. I'd like to get a solution for some chips. Or literally jokers to appear in the shop. I hope I don't die here. Okay, I shouldn't die here. I'd like to get another 5. Yeah, there we go. I can get money out of that, which takes me to the next threshold. Now here's the MLA. This isn't bad. Let's get you and you. That is a very strong bus. Also shiny. okay, Judgment. You're right, man. Give it another go. Actually, I'm gonna do this first. Alright, give it a shot, champ. I'm gonna get out of use so I don't have to pay that rental, though. Only one hand type. Like, that's really been an issue for us. We've just been spamming pairs. Now you're only serving to give Swash +2 malt. I'm only gonna take one of these. So our chips are pretty satisfied. We do have decent strength. We're just looking for A times malt joker. I'm gonna hold for money again because we are not finding good jokers. Or really jokers that are useful. On the bright side, that is +26. That's money. Let's open you up. Worth. Okay, no repeat hand types is actually really annoying. Okay, I don't expect myself playing a full house again. Have I played a 2-pair yet? No. Is it enough? Ooh, that was a really hard boss blind. We need some strength. Come on. That's admittedly not what I'm looking for, but sure. I will take you for short-term strength. And I will take more levels. That one's too expensive. Taking this just because we are so weak at the moment. And the gold stake scaling is not going to support this. Take a constellation, there are a lot of things I would take. These are not any of those. Maybe I could have gotten out of runner. We do have a lot of open joker slots. Okay, we have our last 2 pairs. We don't really need to discard. Sure. Just looking for new jokers. Really don't want it to be you. Might have to be you for now. It's not times malt, but it is malt. Okay, that's another pair. And those were Fibonacci cards. Ugh. Come on. Let's see if this is enough. It might not be. Barely. Almost made it. Okay, good first draw. If we had found a single times mult joker there, which we could not find for the life of us. I don't think it's any of these. Sure. We would have been able to live, but because we weren't able to find anything, that's just the way it was. Okay, we're gonna go flush mode here. I'm gonna hold on for some money. All I really care about are spades. That's a straight. What kind of weird draw is that? Our spades are clearly dead. Okay, that was a lot of money lost. What is it with all these shops with not very good jokers? Let's go ahead and get a flush. I just don't want to pay the rental fee on that, and the fact that it's eternal. I mean, I was taking a level into flush just to keep alive there. This should be good enough. Just gotta find something that can give me 250 chips consistently. I don't want that. Clearly, if these are the draws that I was gonna get, it wasn't gonna be very good anyway, so. All the spades were hiding at the bottom again. One more round before we really need to find strength. Sure. That's money. I don't think I've found a single mult joker this entire run, which is crazy for by the end of Ante 2. Okay, we are very weak now. Okay, that is some mult. Not mult that I like very much, but it is something. That can just be sold. Two pair it is. We are going to make a pivot from flushes. I'm going to hold that in case we need some temperance value. Mystic, Summit, and Blue Joker don't have very good synergy. I had to take the mult that I could get, though. Could have played the full house, but right now I want to work on getting flush out of my telescope and getting two pair there. You're gonna go into the pants. That is good. And I will take this. Oh wait, I didn't have to take it yet. Okay, let's get some business card value. Oh, that was pretty good business card value. It turns out we are pretty weak without Mystic Summit, though. Where are my two pairs? Okay. We'll want something for chips after Blue Joker runs out. Not you. -1 hand size. We're already having a hard enough time hitting our hand. Okay, maybe this just clean sweeps. Yeah, pretty close. We'll definitely live. It's more business card. Never mind, it was not more business card. Once again, we're gonna run into the issue that we need times mult. Wait, what is on my telescope? Okay. Come on. I can't hit anything. Okay. That's better. We are getting good value out of the business card though, so I am at least happy about that. Now the pants have reached about Mystic Summit value, but we have lost our chip Ooh. Actually, unironically, not bad. Let's go ahead and... Oh. That is some times mult value I get. Actually, yeah. What a draw. Are we on... Okay, we got time before the paintbrush has to be taken. Okay, this is a good draw. Especially with the business card. That was a ton of money. But we do need to discard here. We got significantly weaker without all of the chips that were kind of carrying us. So if I can get out of the business card for something chip related, I think that will lock in everything. Also, planets to get constellation up. Not a big fan of this shop. This boss blind is actually really bad for me. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. I need to discard. This is actually some pretty good value out of the business card. Okay, thank goodness. That ate so much money of what could have been. Oh, I messed up the order again. There goes $1. Okay, that's starting to get online. I don't want to spend more. So we can get some face cards. Lovely. And Mystic Summit. Oh wait, that's not really value anymore. Now it's going to be all about grabbing some strength. This is at 30. Yeah, so really the main limiting factor is the times mult and chips. So I'll keep this waiting around. I mean, that's econ for now. Don't really want that. I don't think I want either of these. I know that makes me poor, but I am okay with that. Perfect. I got some faceless value, which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, we get significantly stronger with each level into Constellation. Once it starts getting to about ×2, it's about the point where I'm about strong enough. We should be able to comfortably clear a lot of other stuff. Right now, that gives us chance for $20. I don't like my draw into this boss blind. Alright, please just, like, hit some molt or something. Get me out of here. Surely there's a 2-pair in there. Ooh, actually. Super lucky draw. Okay, get me out of there. Yes, more planets. Please. Right, now that's at 1.5 times. The plan's not that bad, right? There are definitely worse blinds to go into. I think a photo would also be very strong here. Need another pair. Oh, no. Okay. It's another level into. Ooh, wait. I get 2 planets out of this one. Yeah, I've hit pretty much everything that I need. One, 2, 3, 4. If I can get $20, just one hit. Yes! Ooh, unironically huge. Oh, that's so big. Can you do it again? Please? Oh, but I said please. Oh, yes. It's a way to experiment if chips do a lot for me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now I think we didn't get that much stronger with Bull. I kind of thought chips might have been limiting for me, but clearly not. That is at plus 54. So our base molt is fine. We just need to find ways to get more times molt. Which I know I've said that like a million times. I am going to do this. Continue trying to ramp up Constellation. A planet voucher would be pretty good here too. Yeah, the hands are getting quite massive. We drew into quite a bit here, so let's see, how many uncommons do we have? 3? Yeah, I think I'm just looking for like a photo or something. Look, I don't think bull is going to be it. Especially not as a perishable. No? No. We aren't really weak to any boss blinds, so... Don't think we care about that voucher as much. I think we need the money more. Maybe we get it on our way out, just for funsies. I want to roll into another game. Come on. There we go. That's a shame. Ooh. Actually, enormous. And that was a lot of multi-hit too. Which is crazy. Okay, we've got some money. Let's see what we can do. I would have been fine with the astronomer earlier. Now it's kind of expensive. I think I just take the money here. Alright, I have money to just take that. I want something that makes me stronger. It's perishable, but maybe for now. Let's go ahead and just discard you, so I can get Mystic Summit value as if... Wait, we can pretend like Mystic Summit matters. Okay, that made me fairly strong. Okay. That lasts long enough to win Gold Stake. I'm going to want to see if I can get... Ooh. Yummy. Runner? Let's see. Do I have... No, I don't have seed money. Can easily get me through. I'm gonna see how strong I am. I'm gonna be a lot stronger if I use this glass. Let's see, spades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's rip this. No ancient joker value there. That didn't seem to do too much, actually. I don't think we have enough re-triggers or ways to consistently hit our suits for it to matter. But I don't think we're hitting Violet Vessel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hit 0 diamonds. Yeah, I think Violet Vessel, just because we are struggling so much on score, I think that just kills me. Yeah, we don't actually get a whole lot of that. Most of everything is coming from the trousers and the constellation. So I think we get out of you, buy you, and then take our odds with a reroll. And then we're gonna have glass, so let's go ahead and reroll. I don't like this boss right now. Okay, if it hits anything else, we win. There are so many options to hit. You know what, let's guarantee this, get some glass, put it up front. There we go. Alright. That should be gold stake on Nebula. Woo! And we are broke. Ah, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. GG's. We barely slid through to the finish line on that one. Okay. Hey! Oh, that was 2 money back to back. Oh. We are rich again. Figured the stuntman was gonna contribute a lot more than Ancient Joker, and boy was I right. Constellation did fine, but honestly, if we ever found like a card sharp or something, I think that would have done like just as much. 2 rentals. Alright, I'm looking for that 2-pair. I really was banking on a lot when I took the stuntman that I was actually going to hit my hand. What are the luck on these lucky cards suddenly after we've beaten it? Should be big enough to... get through the ante, but I think we're dead next ante, which is totally fine. I was not breaking any records here. So many tags that were just holding me back. Fine to get some planets, though. I think the flint is definitely going to be the thing that kills me. Well, we did get our good king. If I can draw another king, I will be very happy. But we are somewhat reliant on levels here. Yeah. Let's see just how rough that is. And also with the stuntman, how hard it is to actually hit our hand. Okay, let's rip it. Actually, we lived through the flint. I was fully expecting to die there. 4. Although I do think it's time to die, so I'm going to roll quite a bit. Because now we're going to get to like multiple millions, and I don't think we have the capacity to do that. At least not with our current setup. Alright, and rip it. And that gave us no mult. Yep, we are definitely dead here. Well, you can see. Yep. Okay. That pretty much secures it. I meant to unselect that king, but I don't think it matters. We're just kind of dead. And we didn't hit the 2-pair. All right. There is gold stake. GG. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining me. So that is gold stake on Nebula deck. Now next time, I think I might want to skip over Ghost deck, just because I like it and it'd be really nice to do kind of at the end. I like Plasma, and I like Ghost, but since I am going in a row, I might do this next. So stay tuned. Make sure to join the Discord if you want updates on when I'm going live, and I will see you all next time.